All right, everyone, let's stand, pledge the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's have a moment of reflections for parts of the world that are going through difficult times, and for the folks that are out there protecting our freedoms, especially as we approach Thanksgiving. Just a moment, please. Thank you.
Notice requirements of the Open Public Meeting Law have been satisfied concerning this meeting. The Home News Tribune, the Star Ledger published a notice on January 25th, 2022. A copy of the schedule was posted on the municipal bulletin board, and it should be so noted in the minutes of this meeting. Councilman Bauer.
Oh, here, sorry.
Councilwoman De Jesus.
Here.
Councilwoman McCullough.
Here.
Councilwoman Meehan.
Here.
Councilman Patel.
Here.
Councilman Small. Councilman Spiller.
Here.
Vice President Anderson and President Ficarra.
Here.
Can I get a motion to approve the minutes from October 31st, 2021, October 10th, and September 19th?
Motion?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Beginning with second reading ordinances this evening, we're going to start with letter A on your agenda. I'm going to start with taking A and B by consent. These are both ordinances with amendments to Chapter 7 of the revised ordinances with regards to traffic, and they were to add for handicap parking, 2nd Ave, Clyde Ave, and Brook Street restrictions as well. Can I get a motion that these two ordinances be taken up on second and third reading, and the public hearing be open?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on letters A and B. Letters A and B only. Hearing no comment from the public, can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed, the ordinances be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Letter C is an ordinance amending Chapter 10, taxi cabs and limousines, and this is with regards to displaying the taxi symbol. Can I get a motion that this ordinance be taken up on second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on letter C only. Hearing no comment from the public, can I get a motion that the public comment portion be closed, the ordinance be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Letter D, an ordinance to vacate and extinguish the public right-of-way for a portion of Metuchen Avenue in Woodbridge property. Can I get a motion that this ordinance be taken up on second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on letter D only.
John with Dr. Woodbridge over here. On the letter D, we get action already, the public rights say, what is it supposed to be?
If my memory serves me correct, this is over at Sharon Gardens,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And it's a road, it's a dead-end road?
The road, for some reason, when Sharon Gardens was built, Metuchen Avenue stopped and was made a dead end, but the land that the road was on was never conveyed to Sharon Gardens, so we still own the road. The road needs to be paved. We agreed to pave it, but we want them to take responsibility for it, including all the land around it, and it involves Woodbridge Center because they're right behind them. So this is just allowing us to vacate it, so then we can enter into agreement to trade the road for the paving.
Gotcha.
Welcome.
Any other questions on letter D? Comments? Hearing none, can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed, the ordinance be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Letter E is an ordinance accepting a temporary construction easement for 115 South Cliff Road in Colonia for drainage improvements. Can I get a motion that this ordinance be taken up on second or third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The ordinance is now open for public comment. Letter E. No comment from the public. Can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed, the ordinance be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. I'm going to take F, G, and H all by consent. Their ordinances authorizing the acceptance of a deed. The first is for drainage improvements on Tappan Street. Drainage improvements is the second one on St. George's Avenue. And drainage improvements on Jordan Road in Colonia. Can I get a motion that all three ordinances be taken up on second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on letters F, G, and H. F, G, and H only.
Tell me that, on the letter G, when we get to the Jewel Drive, where's that entry that, the high school there or?
At Plaza 35?
Yeah.
Did you, I thought you said high school.
It's
The
the
Plaza 35.
the medical building, when you cross underneath Route 1 and 9 on the right-hand side in that general vicinity there, not by the high school. Yeah, it's on the north side of Route 1.
Any other questions or comments on F, G, or H? There are no other comment. Can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed, the ordinances be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. I'm also going to take I, J, K, and L by consent. These are all applications for a long-term tax exemption. The first is with SEI Caseby Urban Renewal. The second is with Cloverleaf Center Urban Renewal. The third is with Woodlawn Metro Park Senior Living Urban Renewal. And the fourth is with DOR Woodbridge Urban Renewal. With that said, can I get a motion that the ordinance be taken up on second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion?
Any questions or comments from council?
Mr. Mitch? I just ask my fellow councilmen for their support and consideration on this ordinance. With the proposed development, it will bring businesses back into this much-needed redevelopment area. The proposed development will bring in 150 construction jobs as well as over 125 permanent jobs. The property generated for the township in 2022 $165,000 in property taxes. Upon completion, the project is estimated to generate an initial annual service charge approximately $523,000, as well as a total annual service charge of more than $25 million over a 30-year period. As you can see in the figures, this is a win-win for all involved, especially the residents of the township and specifically Avenel. It continues our vision of redeveloping the Route 1 corridor. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman.
Any other comments from council?
Yes, I would like to abstain from letter J, please.
Any other comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on all four ordinances.
Good evening, my name is Anna Lombard. I'm here today on behalf of Alfieri, 70 Wood Avenue Associates. Alfieri owns office buildings located in the existing Woodbridge Township / Edison Township Transit Village, known as Metro Park. It's not necessarily designated by New Jersey Department of Transit as such, but it meets the department's criteria of a transit village. Currently located in the transit village are numerous mid and high-rise office buildings containing retail and recreational amenities and hotels. The amount of existing office space in the transit village greatly exceeds 1 million square feet. Alfieri owns a 95,000 square foot office building located in Woodbridge at 70 100% vacant, and 3 buildings in the Metro Park Transit Village / Edison. All of the office buildings in the Transit Village, and in particular 70 Wood Avenue, are located in easy walking distance to the Metro Park train station. Each is served by parking, either surface or in garage spaces. As is the case for all existing office buildings located in the Metro Park Transit Village, the post-COVID vacancy rate is approaching or exceeds 50%, and 70 Wood Avenue is 100% vacant. The remaining tenants in the office buildings in the Transit Village have reduced in-person staffing and only utilize a portion of their lease space. It's anticipated that many of these tenants will not renew their leases. This will increase the already alarming and unprecedented vacancy rate that will further erode the fair market value of the existing office buildings, reduce the assessed values of these buildings, and reduce the taxes paid to Woodbridge and Edison. Because of the already high vacancy rates in the Transit Village, which are only projected to increase, the office component of the proposed transit-oriented development is unnecessary. The office component already exists. It is the existing Metro Park Transit Village. A pilot and the gap financing that DOR needs from NJEDA to proceed with the proposed transit-oriented development will significantly impede and damage the ability of existing offices such as 70 Wood Avenue to compete on an equitable basis with the unneeded office component of the TOD. It further creates an unlevel playing field favoring DOR. Moreover, a state-subsidized relocation of the tenants of approximately 250,000 square feet of existing office space from within the Transit Village to a 250,000 square foot office building in the TOD is indisputably bad public policy. It's true that the exempt property to the ground leased to DOR by New Jersey Transit will now pay 95% of the pilot payments to Woodbridge. However, the loss in tax revenue from buildings that for many years helped stabilize Woodbridge's and Edison's tax rates will more than offset the pilot payments Woodbridge receives, which were traditionally voluntarily shared with school boards. Who benefits from the pilot and the below market rate gap financing to DOR? Only DOR and New Jersey Transit. The big losers are Woodbridge and Edison and the existing owners of office buildings and hotels in the Transit Village that will be cannibalized to artificially create a market for unneeded offices on the train station site. The idea for the Metro Park Station redevelopment plan originated in 2008 when the station was declared to be an area of redevelopment. The economic health of the Metro Park Transit Village is much different today than it was pre-COVID. For this, and for the other reasons stated above, Alfieri respectfully requests that the council deny approval of the pilot, or in the alternative, limit the benefit of a pilot to the retail and market rate and affordable housing components of the proposed transit-oriented development, and also direct the redevelopment agency and planning board to consider permitting the construction of market rate and affordable housing on 70 Wood Avenue instead. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any other comments on I, J, K, or L?
Long-term extension for institution of what you do with the guarantee program renewal. What property are you talking about?
Give me a second. The case, the property is over by the firehouse, where the existing firehouse is, that area right over there.
Okay, I know I'm not familiar with the area. Question is, what will happen with the firehouse?
It's being relocated.
No, not as of right now. There's no deal for the firehouse right now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor, I didn't.
Yeah, there was talk about that being part of the project. Right now, it is not. They're building it without the firehouse. So far, there's no agreement. The developer has purchased about 15 homes around the site, as well as a large vacant area behind the homes, as well as an old landfill. And that is the subject of the project right now. The firehouse is not included in it currently. It could be.
I know people with the firehouse, they played against it all along, but it's going to be warehouse, right?
Yes.
There was a lot of people believe there. Why do we want the renewal, urban renewal, redevelopment? People build houses, or something, but
people that live there accepted offers to sell their homes. So they may be against it, but they took the money and they made a deal with the developer.
No, but again, you're not building something better, you put a warehouse and stuff, the warehouse is how low can you get? That's the question.
Are there any other comments under I, J, K, or L? There are no other comments. Can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed, the ordinances be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. We'll take first reading ordinances listed before you, letters M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, and U. Can I get a motion that these ordinances be passed on first reading, published in the Home News Tribune on December 1st, 2023, with notice of public hearing held on December 12th, 2023 at 6 p.m.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, motion.
Second.
Any questions or
Excuse me?
comments?
I'm going to abstain from letter S, please.
Any other comments? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Mr. President, listed under resolutions 1 through 33, can I get a motion by consent to approve all?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
All righty, we're going to move into the public session. Just a couple of ground rules. When approaching the microphone, please state your name and the section of the township or state that you live. You'll have a one-time opportunity to speak for 5 minutes. I will give you a 1-minute warning at a courtesy in case you want to have a closing statement. If you're going to videotape, there's an area in the back, and again, you have 5 minutes. Just be kind to each other, and thank you very much. So we're open to the public now for comments.
Anybody from the public care to comment?
John, I guess this week, the people got the RVE engineering company, reduction hour, most people are on reduction hour. They're taking weather on November 6th. Due to recent hurricanes, they'll be able to take the bridges reduction hour, fix the roof over there. I mean, when did we have a recent hurricanes? I hear all the time, maybe I'll spend over that, I don't know. But again, the last money to go, the last months, we know it's not because of hurricane, we know it's because of the turnaround part. We all know that it's going to have to do the roof, we all know we have to replace a lot of stuff over there. Why didn't you do those things? Why didn't you do those things before the building was apartments? Okay, you gotta do it, you know, but that's not it. Once you fix the roof, you're going to put all the water in Woodbridge Park. And then you're going to get flooded and then we're Avenue, like we used to go back to Street, and all the bridges before, you're going to get it by the firehouse, you're going to have the tracks. The answer is not just let the water go down the street and go back to shore. Again, it's kind of a, I mean, people are more than things at home. You know what's going to happen. Why do you have to do now? You should have done it years ago before this got very settled. But again, it's kind of a, I want to question would be, who's going to pay for it, who's not going to pay for it, but it's not going to be. So, why do people that build those houses, build those apartments, but the other pay, that it takes a payment, that needs a little, and that it takes care of you the bill. That's what I'm going on.
I think, Mayor, if you could take that, the only thing that I can say is that I think we have identified problems and we're trying to address them. And I didn't realize, Mr. Vitark, that you had a degree in engineering, but I'll allow our folks to respond to that.
Thank you, Council President. This project has been in the works for many years, long before the apartments were even thought of. It has nothing to do with the apartments. I agree with you, Mr. Vitark's a barber. I'm an accountant. You're an athletic director. None of us are engineers, but we have engineering experts looking at the issue. It's got nothing to do with the apartments. It's not even that close. It's across Route 35 and up closer to Route 9. Has absolutely nothing to do with the apartments. So when Mr. Vitalik says, "we know," I don't know who "we" is, but he does not know. We have experts looking at it. We don't know how much it will cost yet. It's still in the study and design phase. And when we know that, we'll obviously come to the council, probably with a bond ordinance, and deal with the problem. Just like tonight, we're dealing with many smaller problems, several drainage improvements where there's water coming out onto streets, causing icing and ponding problems that makes travel unsafe and walking unsafe. We're slowly dealing with these problems one at a time, like we are with roads. We take the worst ones and we fix them. This is a project that we know about and we're studying and we're doing, again, absolutely nothing to do with the Madeira or any other apartments.
Thank you.
The second question would be, if you got a DEP approval, Mayor of Woodbridge Park, in KSP, you get a DEP approval before you build it?
We had permission to build it. We have not do not have permission to use it yet, as I explained at prior meetings when you were here and listening. It's not approved yet because all the paperwork has been filed but not yet released, so we can't physically open the park yet. But of course we had DEP approval to start the project and build it. Of course we did.
You're just under a minute, Mr. Vitalik, if you need it. Thank you.
Are there any other comments from the public this evening? Hearing no other comment, can I get a motion to close the public comment portion of the meeting?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
All right. We are going to move into our agendas. I'll kick things off. This is a part of the meeting where we talk about things that are going on around town and items that are affecting the citizens of Woodbridge. I'm going to start off with some light stuff. This Saturday at 10 a.m. over at Alvin P. Williams Park is our annual 5K turkey trot. It starts at 10 a.m. Registration opens at 8:30. CompuScore.com is where you can go to register. I'd like to give a shout out today. It was just a coincidence. I was doing some work at the one of our partners, the Social Center of the YMCA. We were organizing turkeys and food, and a pickup truck pulled up in front loaded with food and diapers and all kinds of things. And it was a company from Woodbridge named Extensis HR. Claudia Luna was the team leader. And I just wanted to give them a shout out for them organizing. It was a small company. They organized this drive and brought it over, and this will positively affect a lot of people in need. So again, a shout out and a thank you. Just by coincidence, I bumped into Claudia Luna and Extensive HR here in Woodbridge. Looking after Thanksgiving, the Mayor's Wellness Campaign and the County Health Department is sponsoring a walk with the doc. This month of November is Diabetes Awareness Month. We have 2 doctors and nutritionists and nurses that will be at our community center next Tuesday, the 28th at 11 a.m. You'll have an opportunity to walk and chat with the doc about diabetes prevention and things that you can do there. And then finally, I'd just like to wish everyone, especially the council and all of our community members, a very happy and safe Thanksgiving. There's a lot of great things going on Saturday. I'm sure council will speak a little bit about that. So it's a good community day for all of us. So I would like to turn it over to Councilman Bauer. You're up.
Thank you, Council President. My agenda is in order. Let's have a few announcements. The Ford's Business Community's 7th Annual Holiday Stroll and Tree Lighting will be Saturday, December 2nd from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at our public parking lot located next to the VFW at 411 New Brunswick Avenue in Ford's. Visit the FBC's Facebook page for that day's hourly itinerary. We're in that season, so keep going. Hope Lawn Fire Department Santa Ride is December 10th, 12 p.m. until the last present is delivered. Residents can drop off gifts and suggested donations of $20 starting November 27th, Monday through Friday, from the hours of 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at their fire station located at 127 Loretta Street in Hope Lawn. They'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. The Ford's Fire Company in conjunction with the Boy Scouts of America that are chartered by the Ford's Fire Company, are holding their annual Toys for Tot drive, running now through Friday, December 15th. Please donate new and unwrapped toys in our donation box by our front door that's located at the Ford's Fire Station, 667, King George Road in Fords. Keep it going. I have 3 fire districts in my ward. Santa Claus is coming to town for Caseby on Saturday, December 16th, starting at 1 p.m. You could drop off your gifts at 420 Smith Street in Caseby on November 22nd, December 2nd, 4th, 7th, 8th, and 5th. Go to their Facebook page to see their itinerary and when you could actually drop off a present if you like it delivered in the 8th Fire District. And last but not least, my fire district, the Ford's Fire Company, will be spreading the Christmas cheer on Sunday, December 17th, starting at 11:30 a.m. If you wish to drop off a gift, it's free of charge to deliver to your children in the 7th Fire District, and all gifts must be dropped off by December 15th. And if you're leaving it there, you can leave your name, address, and a phone number. And for more information for Ford's Fire Company, contact 732-738-1103. I'd like just to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilwoman De Jesus.
Thank you, Council President. Item number 5, Police Community Relations. I just want to thank our police department, the men and women who this past week packed up turkey dinners for members of our community. Again, that's one of the things that makes us really proud of our police department, and is that they really do care about our community and go far and beyond to be there when needed. Item number 9, the Barron Arts Center. Just remember that the holiday trade show is now on view at Barron Arts. You can call them for more information. Item number 10, the Free Public Library of Woodbridge will be hosting a virtual program on scholarship, grants, and loans on December 7th at 7 p.m. Visit the library website, woodbridgelibrary.org, for a link to attend. They're also hosting, C. Warren Library is hosting English as a second language or ESL classes. They will also be held in Ford's, Island, and Main libraries beginning in January. Call 908-486-177, extension 403 for more information. Item number 14, the Youth Leadership Council, along with Ford's Middle School Student Council, Woodbridge High School, the 3 Youth Center, and the Youth Leadership Council made over 130 cards and donated it to the Division of Aging. Again, we want to thank Ford's Middle School, Woodbridge High School, the Youth Centers, and the Youth Leadership Council for teaching our young people about servicing other members in their community. Item number 16, donation of winter coats for school students. We just want to give a heartfelt thanks to Amazon for donating winter coats for some of our students in our school district. And I also want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving and safe Thanksgiving. Feliz Día de Acción de Gracias a todos. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Councilman Spiller.
Thank you, Council President Carr. Just one item for Councilman Small. This Saturday, as we said, we all got a lot of events going on this weekend. This Saturday, Township Light Parade kicks off at 6 p.m. If you go onto our Township website, excuse me, you can see the list of roads and estimated and anticipated time of arrival for your area of the neighborhood. I want to thank Mr. Mitch and Councilman Small for spearheading that. Again, Township Light Parade is this Saturday at 6 p.m. kicks off in downtown Woodbridge. My item number 1, Avenel's Very Merry Holiday Lighting, is this Sunday, November 26th, 4 to 6 at Avenel Firehouse. Plenty of events, photos of Santa, horse and carriage ride, train rides, bounce house, a lot of local vendors, holiday themed vendors, Christmas vendors, are some of our township groups, DVRT, CERT, community policing. Parking is available at the First Presbyterian Church. We do ask that you please consider bringing a new unopened toy to donate to the Bristol Myers Squibb Children's Hospital. The tree program will kick off at 5:30 with carols sung by Woodbridge High School and Avenel Middle School. The rest of my agenda is in order, Council President. I'd like to congratulate all my fellow councilmates in their rousing victory 2 weeks ago. It's a pleasure to work with you. Pleasure to work with you for several more years. There's a reason why we're such a good team. You deserve it, the mayor and the council, so congratulations.
Thank you, Councilman.
I'd just like to, I'm sorry, Councilman, just like to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and please remember why we're so thankful when some people are less fortunate. God bless America. Thank you, Council President Ficarra.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilwoman Meehan?
Thank you, Council President. I'd like to thank Pastor Leslie and John Paul from the Evangel Church in Island and all the volunteers that helped pack up over 400 meals this past Monday through a program called Boxes of Hope. It was an amazing morning of community spirit as people came together to help those families here in Woodbridge Township community so they can have a warm meal for Thanksgiving. I'd also like to give a shout out to Woodbridge Police Department. Since 2020, Woodbridge PBA Local 38 and the Woodbridge Police Department have collaborated to feed families within our township. Last week, Wegmans of Woodbridge gave the ultimate donation and financed the entire event. The Woodbridge Police Department would like to thank all the wonderful people who contribute to this tradition, to make this tradition successful. And of course, we'd like to thank our Woodbridge police officers for taking the time to pack up those meals. They're always out there helping our community and taking care of them. The Colonia tree lighting will be this Saturday. It will begin at 6:45. We have carolers and hot chocolate and some fun things for the kids, and we will be waiting for the parade to come by. We think it's going to come by about 7:15, but we will sing and wait for Santa at that time. And lastly, December 8th is our annual Cookie and Cans event at the Colonia VFW between 6 and 9. We will be collecting non-perishable food items for holiday dinner baskets for local families and toys for our food extravaganza that will benefit Woodbridge Township children. Also that evening, we will be making up boxes of donated homemade cookies to send over to our troops, along with homemade cards for the holidays. Also in the boxes, we would like to add board games, books, DVDs, baby wipes, and personal hygiene products. Many of our troops who reside in Woodbridge Township have now been deployed overseas, and we want to ensure they have a box from home for the holidays to remind them they're not forgotten. That's all I have. I'd just like to wish everybody a happy and healthy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Councilwoman McAuliffe.
Thank you, Council President. My agenda's in order. I just have two announcements. Number 8, the animal shelter. This Saturday, November the 25th, your $10 donation will give you the opportunity to have a pet-friendly photo with Santa from 2 to 5 at Parker Press, located at 400 Railway Avenue. And then for Councilman Small, he would like to remind everybody that the Woodbridge Brewery will have 3 big autograph signing events coming up. First, on December 2nd, Giants Super Bowl champs Otis Anderson and Stephen Baker will be there from 2 to 4. Tickets for this event are $49. Then on Sunday, December 3rd, Yankees 4-time World Series champion Tino Martinez will be there from 5 to 7. The tickets for this event are $99. And on December the 16th, 4-time Super Bowl champion Bernie Williams will be there from 2 to 4. And these tickets range from anywhere from $129 to $179. Call 732-634-2929 for more details about these signing events. And I'd just like to wish everybody, all the residents of Woodbridge Township, a very happy and blessed Thanksgiving, and enjoy all the many holiday festivities that are happening throughout the town this weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. I'm just going to jump in with 2 items I didn't see that was buried under here. From our youth services, holiday parties and toy drives at our youth centers, Acacia, which is on Port Reading Avenue in Woodbridge, Highland Grove, which is Highland Terrace and Fords, and Evergreen Youth Center on Inman Avenue in Colonia, December 5th and 6th. On December 5th, it's the middle school students, and on Wednesday, December 6th, it's elementary school students. The times are all the same, 3 to 6 p.m. If you bring an unwrapped toy to donate or a gift card, it will go to the annual toy drive extravaganza, and this is open to all township youth and residents. They'll have music, food, and fun as they celebrate the season. And then one other nice event is Santa's coming to Ice Skate, free hot chocolate with every admission. This is over at our community center, Saturday, December 16th, 2 to 4. Mr. Mitch, I'll kick it over to you.
Council President, can I have one more announcement?
Have you been a good boy?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't want to step on my councilmate, Debbie Meehan's, but we worked together with this toy drive. So for 2023, the 15th annual toy drive extravaganza is sponsored by the Woodbridge Township Senior Billiards Club in conjunction with Township Police, Fire, and EMT personnel, senior centers, and the American Irish Association. Our goal is to provide holiday joy by delivering toys and gifts to families and children in need from ages 2 to 12 years old in our community. Please drop off an unwrapped toy or gift into the specially designated bin in the front lobby of the Woodbridge Community Center, located at 600 Main Street, Woodbridge, New Jersey, from November 4th to December 8th. For more information, you can call my counsel, Deputy Meehan, at 732-382-0273, or myself at 732-887-9796. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Mitch?
Thank you, Mr. President. My agenda is in order. Just make note that I added a letter C this time for a new restaurant coming to Main Street, Woodbridge, for a liquor license transfer. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Mitch. Mr. Semaluka?
Thank you, Council President. I have one item. I have tax and sewer overpayments. Thank you.
Excellent. Director Hubner?
Council President, I have 2 traffic ordinances.
Thank you very much. Director Darden?
Thank you, Council President. Nothing this evening.
Director Brew, we're on a street here.
Thank you, Council President. I have one resolution authorizing the execution of Oak Tree Road and Wood Avenue preemption agreement. So I have, thank you.
Thank you, Director. Anything from our legal team? All right, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Thank you.